So the plan of action for today, finish off Senna, dun dun dun. My microphone might have disconnected when I was moving it. I've been having issues with my microphone a lot lately. It might be time for a new one. I've been saying that for like 2 years, and I don't know if if you properly know me, I don't like chucking out odd things. Like my fridge freezer, that was on its way out for like 2 years, and then it finally literally didn't work, and then it wasn't like 2 months after that I decided to get a new one. I can't do that with the microphone, because if I do that with the microphone, then we have no way of streaming. So maybe it's time. So maybe that's the next big budget thing that I've got to work out how I'm going to fund that with the Streamwise. Bag number 3! How's... The webcam doesn't look like it's in the right place. It's, It isn't in the right place. Okay, I did check all this before I went live, so it must have got knocked at some point. There we go. There we go. Because that line down there has to be parallel with the edge of the screen. It's got to be. Oh, but now I can see, like, the corner of the table up at the top. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. You good. Maybe if I just... There we go. That's better. That's better. No, that's not better. That doesn't look right at all. There we go. That, I think... is right. Yeah, it's focused as well. That's great. Just need to know exactly where my hands can go. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of room. Awesome. So this is what we got up to last time, yesterday. By the way, today I'm feeling way better than I did yesterday, so hopefully we should be able to get this done in like 3 hours. We've kind of got a 3-hour limit here so that we can get this done, then we can... your hand should be on the table. Is that better? So let's open up the bags. Uh-oh. Don't... Ooh! There's a see-through piece in this one. Not seen one of those in a while. I did. I nearly threw the bag away with pieces of Lego still inside. Empty now. Now we can throw it away. Another small bag of stuff. Another bag within a bag. Now, these pieces are exciting. Do you know why? That's exciting. It looks like the front wheels are thinner than the rear wheels, which is exactly how it should be on a GTR, so... That's cool. Actually, no, we already knew that, because we had the tyres, didn't we? I'd seen that on the tyres. I'll open those in a second. Alright. Empty. Get rid of it. That landed just behind my chair, so as soon as I move the chair, that's going to make a noise. Oh, no, it didn't. It's fine. It's fine. I'm pro at throwing crap away, apparently. Let's make a mess and slowly tidy it up, which is exactly what Lego is. There we go. Perfect. Sorted. Okay, let's move those out to one side. I'm not going to organize and sort like we haven't been doing with the rest of it. Let's just get straight into the build, which will mean actually... where am I putting this? It's kind of in the way now. It's getting so big it is kind of in the way. Okay, well, it looks like... Oh, do you know what I wanted to do? We noticed this. It wasn't on the video, but we noticed that this is actually a left-hand drive car, and I was wondering if we could make it the right-hand drive. So let's, before we start doing this, let's just move this out of the way. I want to see if I can fix this so that it is the correct side of the car. Also makes mine more unique. Because I wonder if I'm like the only person that would swap this round. I wasn't sure if it was gonna like destroy the rest of the car, but we can do this fairly easily, right? We could just move that, push that through to there. The instructions were wrong. Just so we're aware, the instructions were absolutely wrong. I do actually, I wouldn't mind knowing whether this was a right-hand drive car or a left-hand drive car, the actual replica version, but my version is unique because it's right-hand drive. Let's have a look. Let's Google. It is a left-hand drive car. It is left-hand drive. Well, it's incorrect. So, I fixed it. Is it left-hand drive? It is left-hand drive, yeah. The Richard Mille car, the one that this is designed around, is a left-hand drive car. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is what I've just read about the McLaren Senna GTR. The feat of engineering and design isn't allowed on public roads. It's built for the track, but prohibited from competing in motorsports. So this isn't actually competed in motorsports. Then I thought it was. Why would they add like the Richard Mille and the number 12 and stuff if you can't race it? I don't quite understand. Anyway, that's beside the point. Anyway, so now we've corrected this. We've corrected the mistake that they made when they designed this car. Let's continue with the build. Oh, wow, there's actual pieces today. So we have actual Lego. So I had a look at how many parts this Lego has, this Lego piece. This has like 500 parts, which is why it's kind of like taken us a while to do it, I think. I think this is the best value for money I've had in any Lego set, ever. I've not. Oh, we have to do this twice. Okay. I've thoroughly enjoyed this set. Like, this set has just blown me away how smart it is. I know I said that a lot last time. But hey. So we need 2 of these. Need 2 of those. So that's 1. And... I cannot find the piece I want. Again, this is why you organize, Womble. Found it. Those wheels are gonna roll away. Let's move them way over here. I do have this that I need to open, but we'll open that when we need them. That'll be right towards the end. Not that piece. There's actually quite a lot of, like, Lego, traditional Lego pieces in this now. I wasn't expecting as much. That's an interesting piece. I've not seen that before. Oh, it's got an item number on it. 2013 Lego. It was designed in 2013, apparently, this piece. That's really cool. I don't know if that's true, but... it's definitely one of the rarer pieces of Lego, right? Okay, and where are these going? These are going on the side down here, so this is a piece of bodywork. There we go, perfect. We need this one, I believe. We do need that one, and then we need... to put this in here. Like so. Here, let's move this over this way, and we'll kind of do what we did yesterday. Have these to one side. And then the building area, like, kind of below the camera. That might be a better idea. Oh wow, we've got some serious bodywork stuff going on the next page. Objection! That's not until later, Adam. Not until later. Okay, what is next? So I need, let's have a look. We need 2 of these. How are you, Animal? What have you been doing today? Anything exciting? This morning, I would say. IRL Lego again? Hey, Animal, look. I fixed where the car wheel would be. We did that right at the beginning. Steering wheel is on the correct side of the car now. I fixed it. There was a serious design flaw with this exact car. They put the steering wheel on the wrong side. I don't think you're gonna get as mad at that as, like, say, Kath would. Kath gets really annoyed when I say things like that. So I'll have to go out of my way to prove it to him when he wakes up. When I say prove it to him, I'm not going to prove it, because... I'll be honest, if this is... well, actually, I'll be honest, if this is a track car, it can't legally go on the roads. I personally would prefer it on the right-hand side, because that's what I'm used to. If I was to drive this, I'd be spinning around every corner. But if I was to drive that'd be my own personal preference. And I'm sure there would be a way that they could change that. They could change it if I were to drive it. But what you don't know about this car is that this car can't go in for races. So the only time that you can ever drive this is on the track. Like on track days. That's the only time that you can actually race this car. This car is so ridiculous that you just can't. race it anywhere else. It's one of the fastest cars in the world, but you can't drive it anywhere. I think that's the right place. A NASCAR? I mean, it might as well be. I mean, at least with NASCARs, you can drive it in races and stuff. This car, you can't drive anywhere. But it is insanely fast. Basically, McLaren made this just as a point to say, we can make the fastest car in the world. And then they did it, and now, yeah. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely thing. Those cars can't even go, right? Huh? But we just looked it up, and we have confirmed the driving seat is supposed to be on the left-hand side. However, my model is unique in the fact that it is correct, and it's got the steering wheel on the right-hand side. It's a right-hand side car, right-hand drive car. So I fixed it basically. I fixed the fundamental error that McLaren did when designing the real car. Hey Cow, how are you? Yes, very fast Lego cars. So where is this going? This has to be going here, surely. Wonder if there are RC race cars where the cars are made super efficient and fast and stuff. RC, remote control. I think there are. I think there are remote control competitions. I think this goes in here. However, it doesn't want to fit there. Oh, it does, but you have to move part of the bodywork out the way. I see.
You're a darling.
Is that with the host? Cow with the host. That's also loud. Womble. You didn't turn down your speakers on your laptop. Thank you very much, Cow, with the host. How are you, sir? It's been a while. What have you been up to? Okay. Oh no, we've already got decals. Where's my knife? I've got it. It's over here. I must have put it over the way last night. Let's move my coffee over here. Busy with life, I know that feeling. I'm about to get very, very busy. Insanely busy. I'm looking forward to it though, because it's good. Always something coming up. You're up a bit early today, aren't you, Cam? Right, what do I need? 1 and 2. These are just going in here. Okay, and then we need Number 41. Which is this McLaren sticker. So we've got a relatively easy one to do today, but there are some really gnarly stickers looking. Actually, a lot of these aren't too bad. I think we've done the most difficult stickers now. Body routine. I tried to sleep in, but body said no. Uh-oh. I hate that. I hate that when that happens. I'm gonna do it over the imperfection in the plastic, where they've had the melting point. Got to get the stickers right. It's perfect. That's perfect. Excellent. Steady. Oh no, this isn't going to go well. I need to pick the piece up and actually do it. With control and power! Precision! So the reason why this is difficult is because the pieces kind of rotate around. They're not actually in a fixed position, so it's really difficult. It's raining here and thunders give you bad dreams. Come on, my dude. Oh god, no, this is not gonna go in well today, is it? I can feel it. I might have to change into some shorts. Ah, I can't do it. I'm sweating too much. I'll be back in a sec. I feel like this is happening a lot where, like, at the beginning of the stream, I'm not quite comfortable. It takes me a minute to, whoops, didn't realize that was still plugged in. What could possibly go wrong with having too many devices plugged into your computer? Oh, also, let's get rid of that. Come on, dude. This is not gonna go in. I'm really applying pressure to this, but the problem is, because it's kind of like freely rotating around, look, I don't know if you can see it well on the camera, but as soon as I press down on this piece here, right, this piece there, kind of like rotates around, and that's freely moving, so I'm trying to get that one into that piece by pressing down on it. It's doing that, and at the same time I need to get both of them lined up and put in like that way, and it's really, really difficult, so I'm really struggling. We had a few of these pieces yesterday where they just wouldn't, it just wouldn't work. See, I personally feel like this is like bad design. Maybe a brace of some kind? Well, I'm sure at some point down the line we will brace these pieces together so this doesn't freely rotate, but at the moment it's not doing well. I can't even get it into one without it, like, moving around. Because the Lego is so tightly manufactured. Alright, I'm just gonna have to press on it and hope it all doesn't fall apart. Right, let's just make sure that this is the correct way. It doesn't help that my hands are, like, slimy as well. Like, that doesn't help. It's not... Yeah, I can't even get it in when the pieces are taken off. Crossing fingers. Right, okay, so that one's gone in, so maybe the better way of doing this is to do it like this, and like slide it in. Yeah, so now I've got one in, so the other one should go in quite easily. There we go, we got it in. Okay, I just needed to change the approach. Ignore the instructions. That's the first time I've ever had to say that about Lego instructions, but yeah, it's still kind of like sliding around everywhere, so when I want to put things into here, which is what I will do, like those holes there, I don't know if it's picking up on the camera very well. I don't know if the camera's not really working. Hold on. See if I can change the lighting. I think the lighting's not quite right. That might be better. It's because it's the dark pieces, the camera just does not pick up the black very well. It's still not quite picking it up. Ah, there we go, now you can see it. So, like, in these holes, I'm going to have to put things in these holes, right? That is also going to be a pain. So I'll have to remember that, like, later on down the line. We have some more decal stuff. So we have number 22 here. So that's that one. And we've got 21, which I think is this. That one is 21, because it's the opposite, it's the mirror. See, now now I'm all sweaty. I'm really badly sweaty, so this is gonna make everything else really tricky. But it'll be fine. So on the number, so on the 22, so that's this one. I want the number 14. That's 14 done. I think that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. And then number 7. Remember to think cool thoughts. How cool this will look. This will be when it's finished. It's already cool. The cool factor is insane. You can't see it. Still can't see it. You see when I spin the axis, things move. The engine pistons fire. It's a V8 as well, so it's like doing that as an actual V8 does. Which is awesome. That's cool. We've also got a steering jack there as well, though. So that's not connected up to anything yet. But yeah, you can. I think at some point I'll be able to steer the car. Does it have guns? I don't like guns. So, no. I think that goes there. That must do. There we go. We'll put that one in there. Where does the other pieces go then? Oh, I see. Some Legos have projectiles, but it's a race car, so I understand. I think I've got a Lego kit that has... I think it's a Star Wars Lego kit that has like a missile launcher in it. I don't think that's currently assembled either, so at some point I might see if I can find all the pieces for that, and we could do a reassembly. That could be quite fun. Because I was talking yesterday how I kind of have like this new unit in my living room where I could put all of my Lego, because I had to take them all down a while ago because I got rid of an old unit, like moved around things in my house, and I also had a girlfriend and they didn't want Lego up in my house for whatever reason. I never put it back up. Your nephew had you build the Millennium Falcon for him. I've never done the Millennium Falcon. I've never done anything that size. The biggest kit I've ever done is the Saturn V rocket. But then I'm more interested in we're using that shape one. We're using I'm obviously more interested in IRL space than pretend make-believe space. Unless it's Star Trek. I like Star Trek. I'm not so much of a fan of Star Wars anymore. I think the new Star Wars stuff, anything new Star Wars has been pretty trash. And I don't enjoy it. It's not for me. It's not for me. I thought The Force Awakens was okay, but that's now terrible because of how the whole series ended. So it's just like, well, that was a waste of time. Not a fan of Disney Star Wars. It's just fan service, that's all it is. It's nothing original. Which can also be argued with Star Trek Picard, that a lot of that is fan service as well, which I don't like. And Discovery does have issues. But I can watch Discovery. It's okay. I've recently rewatched it and I actually really enjoyed the first season. First season's actually really good. It got a lot of slack though, and they changed things. The biggest issue with the first season of Discovery is the Klingons. There's a clear line between Star franchises. When I was a kid, I loved Star Wars. I loved it. Oh, I've always loved Star Trek, but Star Wars I also enjoyed quite profusely. And even into my young adulthood, I enjoyed it. I never really got on with the prequels, and the prequels came out when I was a kid. I never really enjoyed them. I did when I was a child, but then as I grew up, I discovered a sense of taste. Although that being said, I've recently gone back and rewatched some of the prequels, and there are aspects of it that aren't that bad. At least they tried to do something different. So that's commendable in my opinion. But they're still not brilliant films. And I'll be honest, I don't like Return of the Jedi either. It's not... I think the ending is okay, but a lot of the middle part of Return of the Jedi is just a load of bullshit. So then that means that there's only really 2 Star Wars films that I really like, and that's Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back. So then do I consider myself a Star Wars fan? Absolutely not, if I don't like any of the other content. I thought the Clone Wars, the Disney Clone Wars was okay at times. So I've seen some of those. Rogue One can kiss my ass, it's awful. I hate Rogue One. It's just fan service, that's all that is. It's fan service. It's fan service. Okay. Oh look, Darth Vader's coming down. Oh my god, Darth Vader's gonna go and kill them. I'm not gonna lie, actually, that part of the film was pretty good, but that was added as an afterthought. I cannot name. I've watched that. I've not watched that since it came out, but no, I have. I have watched that since it came out, and I still cannot. I've watched it a few times. I still can't name any of the characters in Rogue One, and it doesn't mean anything anyway, because you know they're all going to die. So it's like, okay, it doesn't mean anything. It's fan service, that's all it is. It's answering a question that was never needed. The question was never there. We don't need to know how they got the battle plans for the Death Star, the first one. We don't need to see Mon Mothma come up and be like, oh yes, you need to do that. We don't need to see that. We already know that that's a thing because Star Wars articulated those points very, very well in the first film. So we don't need that prequel to tie it in. We don't need it. I thought the CGI of Darth Vader walking down the thing where they're passing on the baton, like doing a relay race, that was pretty cool. But a fan film could have done that, right? And there are better fan films out there that have a much less budget and have done a lot more with like martial arts and Star Wars and things. So if that's the only thing that makes that film good, something that a fan film could have done, I'm sorry, it's not worth it. So I'm hypercritical of it. And that for me, actually, that was the only cool part. Yeah, I agree. That for me was the beginning of the downfall. What about The Mandalorian? I haven't watched that. I haven't watched it. But like I've seen clips of it with like Baby Yoda, and that's just fan service. That's all it is. It's fan service. Nothing really original. But then, having said that, I haven't watched it, so maybe I should before I critique it. But I'm just not interested in it. I'm burnt out of Star Wars. I don't really care. Baby Yoda is the fan service, exactly, and it's so big now. Like, yeah, exactly. It's so big now. His name is Grogu. I don't care. I don't care. I think the concept of the Mandalorian is actually a really cool concept. Like, have a mercenary in the middle of, like, the Empire, because I think I understand the concept of, like, a mercenary from Mandalore, the old Mandalore that Boba Fett kind of came from. Not Boba Fett, Jango Fett. An old Mandalorian, because the Mandalorians have a huge lore in, like, some of the Knights of the Old Republic stuff and things like that, right? Mandalore played a huge part in a lot of other things outside of the universe that isn't in the films. And I think that is a really cool concept to take away and say, right, let's build on the universe of Star Wars, but not have anything to do with the actual films. If they'd have done that and got rid of, like, the Baby Yoda and this Jedi crap and just focus on a Mandalorian, doing Mandalorian stuff and like trying to get his culture back together and doing something like that, that would be worth it. But that, again, I haven't seen The Mandalorian, so maybe I would enjoy it if I watched it. Check the YouTube vid I linked. I don't like doing YouTube stuff. Hold on. Ray dies again. Oh. Hilarious. Hilarious. I don't really care. No, I thought The Force Awakens was an okay film. I enjoyed that when it first came out, and I thought, oh, this is actually, because they set it up in the very same way that Star Wars was set up, the first film, and they make it feel like something different is going to happen. There's enough of the same, but there's a lot of difference, right? And then when the Jedi thing came out, The Last of the Jedi, or whatever it's called, came out, and it's like, I mean, it was okay. At least they attempted to do something different. I don't think it was nearly as bad as what the fans' reaction to it was. I think some of the things with Luke was a little bit of a misservice, but again, they're trying to do something different. Like, they're trying to change your expectations, and that's okay in my book. I'm fine with that. I'm not addicted. Well, Luke doesn't have to be the best of the best of the best in the world. People change in 30 years. There's a 30-year gap, and people can go down a very, very dark path. Like, you might have someone who is, like, brilliant when they're young, and then they go down a very dark path, and that's kind of the story of Anakin, right? Like, he goes down a very dark path and turns into Darth Vader. And you could have maybe paralleled that a little bit with Luke, made him have a redemption story, and I kind of like that they tried that, and they did it from a different point of view. But there's so much shit in the Last Jedi with like this casino bit, and it's just nonsense. And we just don't need it. And that felt like, it didn't feel like a galaxy far, far away. It felt like a future version of Earth, and that's what they were aiming for. They were trying to make this like, it was utter pants. The whole first half of the movie felt like it was a weird story writing. They needed a bit of more oomph. Yeah, there was a lot of things happening with like the fleet and how like your captain, like this, I can't remember their names, but like this Grand Admiral knew exactly what she was doing, but then like she doesn't tell anyone like what she's doing. So then it's like, right, now let's go and rebel against the people that are rebelling. Blah. It's just like, I don't know. Let's not risk our lives and stay here and die. I kind of hope they do an Old Republic story. I think the time's passed. I think the time's passed for that. I think they just need to stop doing Star Wars, leave it for 20 years, let everyone forget about it, and come out with something new and original in 20 years' time. That's what they need to do with Star Wars. They need to stop doing it. There's too much of it. It's oversaturated. They need to stop. I don't want them to do any more Star Wars stories. Because I was really looking forward to... And this is another problem that they had. Like, they build up all this hype. Solo, for instance. Like, that's the worst film that's came out. Maybe the Rise of Skywalker. Solo is the worst one, I think. I think it just tips the hat. And that's because the entire film is fan service. Like, every reference, anything that was ever made in Empire Strikes Back, or anything relevant to Han, or Chewie, or Lando, it's all in that film. So that means that they have 0 adventures after the end of Solo. So that means for like 10 years before Han meets Luke, he's literally just doing cargo runs for Jabba. That's it. Which is... There's no other adventures? I didn't like that. Do you know what they should have done with Solo? They should have really tackled Han's past that he never talked about. And you know what the past that he never talked about in the original film the fact that he was a stormtrooper. Tackle that. Deal with that. That would have been cool. Like, he was in the military academy, things like that. Like, deal with that, him getting out of that. And they did it for like the first 10 minutes of the film, and then he's out of the military academy. Boring. I want to see the struggle that he's fighting. Maybe at the beginning he thinks he's fighting for the good, and then he has a huge shift in balance in his own personal ideals. And maybe at the end you can have him meet Chewie, and they break Chewie out. Maybe that's the aim of the game with Solo. Don't want to see the Millennium Falcon. Don't want to see don't want to see any like Lando. Don't want to see the Kessel Run or anything like that. No, none of that shit, because that's all to come, and we already know that that's happened, so we don't need to see it, right? What I want to see is the stuff that they don't talk about, his struggles and how he grew up on Corellia and got into the military service. That was 3 years of his life gone. I know exactly, right? Likes to beat a dead horse, yeah. But the problem with that is that when you're pitching this to Disney, because all Disney care is, right, how are we going to cash cow this how are we going to milk this cash cow? That's all they care about. Well, everyone loves Han Solo, so let's just throw in a bunch of fan service and make the fans happy. Okay, let's do the safe and easy option. And that's what they do with Star Wars, and it's, in my opinion, trash. The whole lot of it's trash. I don't care if you like it or not, it's trash. So I would not consider myself a Star Wars fan. Now, at the same time, I'm not. I don't want to be that guy that's like one of these super fanboys that said, "Oh, Disney's destroyed Star Wars" and everything like that. No, I don't care. At the end of the day, I mean, if they've got hold of a franchise, and I understand them wanting to make money off it, like, yeah, and it as a business, because it is a business, it's not an art form. As a business proposition, it makes sense to cash cow it. It does. It makes sense. But yeah. My real controversial opinion here is they should have... Well, actually, no. What they should have done when they did the new trilogy, they should have planned it out and said, right, this is the story, this is going to happen, then this is going to happen, and this is going to be the resolution. They should have planned out the trilogy before they even started making The Force Awakens. They should have planned it out. They should have known where they were going. But they didn't. They didn't know what they were doing. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with this, actually. Was this supposed to go anywhere? It is supposed to go somewhere. Okay, so this is actually supposed to go... there? It's full-on themed Star Wars ships, with the employees in character and tons of events. There's a hotel at one of their theme parks. You can stay for 3 nights for like $500, $600, $1,000, I should say. Don't overmilk the cow. Alright, we need to find another penis part. We found the penis. And... I'd totally walk up and kill the Emperor like Westworld. The thing is, I get it. Like, Star Wars is one of the most difficult things to get right. And the main reason for that is because the fan base is so toxic. The fan base for Star Wars is like one of the worst fan bases. There is out there, because there's so many like toxic fans that think that they know everything about Star Wars. And I get it, I'm being hypocritical because I'm being toxic and I think I know everything about Star Wars, but... Like, no matter what you do now with the Star Wars franchise, there's always going to be some asshole that critiques it and says it's shit. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's bad or good. It's going to be shit no matter what you do. You will never please the fans for Star Wars. Ever. Ever. Because it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy for people. And they've all got their own ideas on how it should be handled, and when people do it differently, they get very upset. I realise the irony in me saying that after I've just gone on a rant about Star Wars. Wow, I managed to do that very quick without thinking about it. Okay, where is this piece going? No, maybe? Oh, wow. Oh, that's really smart. Do you see the change in elevation there? That's supposed to be like that, because that's how the front wing would be on the Senna. So that has dropped down a fraction. So somewhere along the way, someone has kind of like realized exactly how to do... How would you even plan that out? Because that bit's level there. How has that happened? How has it dropped down half of a piece? I don't... That's smart. That's really smart. It's gotta be those. Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it. Oh, that's really intelligent. I guess we're gonna do the other side now on this side. Some LEGO designers know their shit. Dude, I am always pleasantly surprised with LEGO. Like, the engineering behind it is insane. I really hope the engineers, the people who design, like, especially this kit in particular, get paid well, because I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of this, and this was a cheap kit. This was, like, £35, I think. Maybe 30 to £35. One of the most enjoyable kits I've ever done. I've never done a Technic kit, though, before, so maybe I need to do more Technic kits. Hey, Koya, how's it going? Hi! How are you? Alright, let's, dun. It's really warm in my room. I'm not sure what to do about it. I'm gonna have to figure out a way of cooling down at some point. How are you, Koya? What have you been doing? Are you enjoying your weekend? It's going good. I got myself some LEGO stuff and birthday gifts for your little bro. What's also LEGO? Perfect. That's how that works. Yeah, as a 30-year-old who, for his 30th birthday, asked for LEGO, I can definitely understand. This kit, by the way, isn't my 30th birthday present. My 30th birthday present was the International Space Station. This one. I'm really looking forward to that one, because space. And then I'm probably going to purchase the shuttle at some point. Save my pennies up. Space! I know. And hopefully I won't wait 6 months to build my birthday present like I did last time. Actually, I think it was 9 months. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a very unique piece. When I said to my work colleagues, I think I said this the other day when I was building. When I said to my work colleagues, They asked me, like, oh, what did you get for your birthday this year? I was like, well, I got Lego. And they're like, they turned around to me and someone was like, you're 30, you're not 10. Stop getting Lego. And I'm like, yeah, but the kits that I've got are designed for adults, right? The International Space Station is not something that a 10-year-old will understand or be able to build. Actually, maybe they could, but still. If I did that, if I said that animal, I'd dash you and some 3 brick heads and some other stuff that ain't Lego. All you have to do is add wings to the car, and it's a spaceship. I could just launch it into space, like the Tesla, the Roadster. Found it. I think that's the only piece that we've got of that left, so I hope we don't need another one. Some other stuff that ain't Lego. Well, basically what I asked for my birthday this year, because it was my 30th, right, this year, and that's a big one, apparently. I don't really give a shit. It doesn't mean anything to me. But what I asked for was Lego and coffee. So that's what I got. I also got a new hat. I got a cricket hat, which is actually a really, really nice hat. Quite an expensive hat. That was from work. Work bought me that. They did a good job, because I know I'm quite difficult to buy for. So they did a good job there. I also got a shirt. Let me just do the classic trick. Get it on board a new Shepard launch. I don't want to do... Call you with the follow, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Board new Shepard. If I were gonna do one of those 2 launch vehicles that takes people to space, space tourism. If I wouldn't pick the new Shepard. I'd pick spaceship, the Virgin orbit one. I know you don't go as high, but the whole thing of being in a strato-launching aeroplane, and you get to fly up and get up to altitude, it takes an hour to get up to altitude, and then all of a sudden you're dropped, and then rockets fire, and it's like, oh god! I just think that that's more... Because the price ranges are pretty much the same. I think you get more for your money doing that than just going up and down for like what is effectively an 11-minute flight, and that's all your money gone down the drain. So, I think I'd prefer to... If I were to do one of the 2, I would prefer the... I need a penis. Where's the penis one? I would prefer to... to do the Virgin Media one? No, the Virgin Orbit. Okay, now we are having a real issue trying to find a penis inside all of this Lego. I can't. Rather launch on a massive dong than a weird plane that has windows that make it seem it has the measles. You would so you'd rather go up on New Shepard? Nah. No. It's like you're spending so much money for like 11 minutes, an 11-minute flight. No, I don't get that. That's just a waste of money. Oh, it's here, right in front of me. Where's your penis? It's right in front of you. Oh wait, hold on. That's not how it goes together. Yay! I'm also not a huge fan of Blue Origin. They keep They keep trying to, like, beef everything up. Well, to be fair, I'm not a fan of either of the companies. But Virgin Orbit has actually got things to orbit now. Blue Origin hasn't. Let's just remember that. So, out of the two companies, who do I trust more? Well, it's got to be the one that's actually done what they said they were going to do. And they've got things to orbit. Even though there's small payload. It's the Strato launcher. We need number 24, which is this one. Where's this going in? Oops. Get on a Dragon capsule and you can go to space for hours. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not even considering that in the same ballpark, because if that was at one of the three options, it's going to be Dragon 100% of the time, because that's just freaking awesome, because you can go to orbit. But I think Dragon is a lot more expensive. Wow, another sticker applied with precision and perfection today. I'm doing well with the stickers so far. Sorry, decals. I'm a grown man. We do decals. We don't play with stickers. There we go. We've got the front diffusers on. The aero wings. That's cool. Next page. So I'm hoping to finish this before Phoenix today. Alright, let's have a look. Really what I should be talking about here instead of space stuff, we should be talking about the quality of the kit, or like little things to do with the kit, or maybe the car itself. I think it's like 800 brake horsepower, this car, maybe 900. Wow. It's properly raining outside. Rip. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a piece. Yeah, this is why you organize your mess, because otherwise you can never find things. I think it's this one that I'm looking for. How fast does it go, this car? I think it's got a limiter on it, but it's over 200 miles an hour, I think. It's one of the fastest cars ever made. But you can't drive it anywhere. So the Senna is designed in such a way that it is illegal to drive on the roads. Because the ride height is way too low. So you can't drive it on the roads. Or at least not in the UK. And it's also designed in such a way that you can't enter it into any racing competitions. So the only place that you can ever drive this is on track days. On different racetracks and stuff. That's the only time you can ever do it. You can't race it in competitions or anything like that. But yeah, it's a phenomenal feat of engineering, and it's a sexy, sexy car. It really is. Now, this is the GTR version, so the McLaren Senna GTR. That's the version that cannot be driven anywhere. That's what we're building. There is the McLaren Senna, and there are other variations on the Senna line, which you can drive on the roads and things like that. But yeah, this version is like turned up to 11. It's a hypercar. It's got hyper performance, and it has to be if it's going to be named after one of the best racing drivers that has ever lived, Ayrton Senna. One of the most pure, raw talent drivers that there's ever been. And if you don't know Ayrton Senna, he was a Formula 1 driver who, in the late 80s, early 90s, raced, won 3 back-to-back world championships, I think, for McLaren. And some of his fights between Nigel Mansell are legendary. It's like brilliant wheel-to-wheel racing. Every single turn is just insane. But unfortunately, he lost his life in a Formula 1 crash in Imola in 1992, 1993, somewhere around then. Actually, it might be 96. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the exact year. But unfortunately, he lost his life, so he wasn't able to win any more races or anything like that. If it's 90, it might have been 1996, because I think that's the year that Damon Hill won. So it might be 96. I can't remember. But yeah, bloody phenomenally quick. Okay, let's yes, excellent. Okay, so I need this one first. Let's go on down. So yeah, that's Ayrton Senna. Unfortunately, the instruction book that we get with the Technic kit doesn't actually give you any background on the car or any background on Ayrton Senna, which is kind of what I was hoping for, because when we've done space, some of our historical space stuff, we've got a lot of background information about the lunar lander, or we get a lot of background about the Saturn V when we did that one. And also when I did the Architect build, there was a lot of background information on like the Architect builds and things like that. So I'm kind of a little bit disappointed there's not like extra information about this car in the instruction book. But then saying the kit is one of the cheaper Technic builds, like, it's fair enough. But still, it would be nice to know about, like, the history of this car. Even if I personally know about it, I don't know everything about it, but I know bits about it. Where is this guy? Is that going there, maybe? It is. Okay. Yeah, even if I know little bits about it, I don't know everything, but even if I know little bits about it, I love that, the hands underneath the love heart. It would be nice to just have like little bits of information, maybe manufacturing, like when it was designed, when it was built, that sort of thing. Where it's been seen, who is Richard Mill, because why is Richard Mill on here, you know? Like those simple things, like, would be pretty cool. Hey Buzz, how's it going? It looks like we're doing the front lights now. So we need this longer piece than we need to have. How are you, Buzz? What have you been doing? Yes, it is. I'm listening to the soundtrack, Buzz. Many a soundtrack. It is. Good ear, well done. Correct. I've very recently been listening to a lot of old SNES gameplay and things. And it's soundtracks and stuff from SNES games, and yeah, I love it. There we go, so we've got those two on. Aha, we've got our clear pieces coming up now. So these must be headlights, these clear pieces. Not that this car will ever need headlights. Does make me wonder whether the headlights on the actual car work or not. The brake lights must, but I don't know whether the headlights would, because when would you ever need headlights on this car? Surely it's just a waste of electronics and weight. A waste of mass, right? Oh god, this is gonna be a really fiddly... Oh no. I see a sticker coming up. Okay, let's just get on with it. Oops, did that the wrong way around. Uh-oh. Do my fingers feel raw? Mine? Why would my fingers feel raw? Why would my fingers feel raw? Oh! Oh, played that game so much, still have your cartridge. Oh, I see. You're talking to Buzz. I missed that, didn't see it. The cartridge. Yeah, I've played the game once a little bit, but I like the soundtrack. It's not... How is this going on? Okay, that's going on this way, I see. This is going to be quite a challenging sticker because it's a small one. I had problems with projects in the past, constantly pushing in pieces and stuff. No, I don't get that. I've got quite tough calluses on my fingers because I rock climb a lot, so it's not a problem. What is a problem is my hands shaking when I'm putting on the stickers. That's an ongoing issue. I think that's good enough. I think that's right. Yeah, I have a lot of calluses and stuff on my fingers, so I don't get issues with I just don't get issues when it comes to like sore fingers with this sort of thing, like pushing in pieces like that. It's just not an issue I have. Lurking for breakfast? Ooh, yes. What are you having for breakfast, Buzz? Don't say brisket. That's weird. Weird. It's a very heavy breakfast. I don't... Weird. Not for shaking, but for calluses. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can see my calluses on my fingers. I don't know if it's not really showing up on my on the. It doesn't show on the webcam. Whatever you can kill in the fridge wilds. Maybe enchilada beast. What piece are we doing? We're doing piece number 26. That's over on this side. How is this going on? Huh. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. That looks right. I'm going for some Cheerios. Gotta get your cholesterol down. Is that an issue? Do you have high cholesterol? Probably because you guys eat way too much meat. My cholesterol levels are pretty good, but then I'm not quite. I'm quite a healthy eater in general. I eat quite well. I don't have much like butter and things like that. I use olive oil spread and that sort of thing, you know, so it's sort of like low in cholesterol. Salty foods. Well, actually, I'm quite bad with salt. But yeah. Okay, so what are we doing next? What's the next bit? We've got. I'm gonna finish this really quickly. I can feel it because we're running out of pieces. Look. We need a backup plan. I'll tell you what. We'll place if we get to the point where I'm finishing before Janice and Kath become available. We will get some power washing simulator thing going, and that's what we'll do. Because Animal bought it me the other day. We'll do that. The phone. No. It's got to be those pieces. I did. Yes, he did. There we go. It's coming along. Yeah, I'm getting through this quite quickly today. I seem to be quite focused. We're not getting as distracted as much as what I did yesterday. So. Oh wow, we're doing like the full front part of the wing now. The full front wing, that's what we're doing next. Okay, so let's just leave that up here. Yeah, you bastard. I know, how could you? It's just rude. Looks like there's more decals going on this as well. Let's see. Also, can we just say we've got some custom-made print pieces in this kit. So they must be wheel arches, I would imagine. They're going to cover the wheel arches there, look. That's the only thing that I can think that those custom prints are. Quite unique. Okay, so let's get... Yes. What's really worrying right now is that I cannot see... Here it is, I found it. It's got to be that one. Used to eat so bad, got my wake-up call though, and I'm trying to get better. Hey man, yeah, a healthy diet is very important. Very important. I'm okay with, well, I would say actually the last year I've not done too well with my diet, but, yeah, I'm quite a healthy person anyway. I've got a healthy lifestyle. I do a lot of exercise, do a lot of walking, climbing, running. Not so much the running, actually, anymore. Only Kath can call me a bastard. I don't care. Don't invite him. Don't invite Kath to be a dick. He's already a dick. What is this piece? So this is going... Alright, okay, I see. So now we need that one. I think it's this. This is starting to get very fiddly. Which I've been kind of battling with that all the way through building this, is that it is quite a fiddly set. But I'm sweating a lot more today. So I feel quite slimy. I'm slimy! It's got to be this one. It's got to be that one. It's got to go there. Now we need a connector to connect these two to brace that together. So that's actually quite smart. Just bracing pieces, even though you don't need the brace, like there's still the braces there. I presume we're going to use that brace at some point as well. That's good. So that's still quite free moving there, so we'll have to brace those two together at some point, but I'm sure that's coming. Let's turn the page. Yeah, here's the centerpiece brace. So that's this piece. That's going on either side. Let's see. So we need another one of those. There we go. That's braced all of those, all of that together now. That's all solid. It's pretty cool. Now we need the small penis pieces. So we need the small penis. And then these blue connector pieces here. Wow. And these have the number 5 imprinted on them, these blue pieces. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. Might be able to focus. Come on, dude. Focus in on my hand. Very irritating to focus this camera sometimes. You see the 5 there? They do, oh, and here as well. They do have the number 5. It's not going to refocus now, is it? Hold on, let's get the hand down. Come on. Dude, these Logitech cameras with the autofocus are really irritating. That's one of the things that I hate about these cameras, is that it's really difficult to autofocus them back. Really bad. Uh-oh. Now we've got a lot of decal coming up. We're doing the front part of the wing, really. Okay. So this might take a minute. This one is the 21. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this might take just a minute just to kind of figure this out. Right, let's start off with this piece. Yeah, it's quite warm in my office at the moment. Tell you what, did I drink all my coffee? I didn't. I'll have some water, that might, like, just cool me down a bit. Okay, so that's that piece done. Let's get the decals on. Okay, so we need 18, 34, and 35. Let's do 34 and 35 first, because they're the numbers. And that's important that these are lined up correctly. They need to be lined up with each other. Number 2, that seems to have gone on quite well. Let's get the number 1 in. We could try the masking tape trick again, but I'm not convinced that it actually works. Might just be my masking tape that wasn't very good. There we go, that went on perfectly today. I'm doing really well with the stickers today, because that's bang on. So I'm doing really well with them today. Whereas yesterday I was struggling a bit. To be fair, yesterday's stickers were like the big pieces, like these pieces, that really struggled. And then we also had like the rear wing pieces like that had to line up perfectly. Although, to be fair, these stickers are important, so care should be taken, because this is right at the front of the car. So this is the part that's going to be on view for most stuff. I think I jinxed it. Okay, that works, that fits. Let's put this in. Where is this going? This going on this bit here. Huh. That wasn't where I was expecting the number to be. So that means that the number's like at the front, like that kind of thing. I wasn't expecting that to go there. It's weird. I like it though. I think that's pretty cool. Right, let's get the next few pieces going. Let's just pull those in a little bit. Also, I know the webcam is wobbling a lot. There's not really much I can do about it, unfortunately. It's just the way that it's mounted to the desk. The fact that I'm shaking my knees and stuff, I should probably stop shaking my knees, but it's because I'm so excited. It's on quite a wobbly part of the desk there. I don't know if you can see that. Like, see that movement in play with the webcam? It's not actually on a solid part of the desk. It's a little bit hard to explain. I think I explained it quite well last time we did Lego, what the issue is. And that VOD is on YouTube, so go and watch that. Go and watch that, and you'll find out why. No, I'm not trying to plug my channel, I'm just trying to get out of explaining exactly why it's an issue again. Don't do plugs and things like that. That's perfect. Let's get the last two pieces in. 42 and 43, which are these two pieces here. Let's do 43 first. YouTube, socials. Social. It could be exclamation point tube, maybe. I don't know. Hold on. Are lines supposed to be connecting up here? think they are. Links to Womble's amazing online stuff. Links, nope. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Let's get the last one. No, that's not right. I need to correct that. Gonna have to get closer. I said I was doing quite well with the stickers today, and now I'm making errors. There we go. That's much better. Here, I'll show you what I've done. Decal completed. Quite happy with that. It's not going to focus. It's not going to focus onto it. Whatever. I don't care. See, this is why I need a better webcam of things. Stuff and reasons. Let's go on to the next page. Oh, okay, we got more bodywork going onto this. Oh wow, this is gonna get quite. This is gonna be one of the bigger pieces, sub-assemblies. Must be this one. Does this one have the number 1 on it? It does. That one's got the number 1, so that's the piece that we need. I think that goes in there, like so, and we've also got 1 and 2. So that's the first piece. That's also free rotational. Let's do the next. Okay, we'll leave that for the time being. The next one is not that piece yet. One of these, followed by that. So this will have to go in here, in this centerpiece, like that. Excellent. And then I think we are doing... Oh no! That is cruel! That is so cruel! Oh no! I'll explain in a second. You'll see, you'll see. Let me just put these together. This is not gonna be fun. Oh man, right, okay, so we're gonna be doing 45 here. Yeah, let's see. Focus, please. So we're gonna be doing 45 and 44. 44 is on an angle on this. It's like a really random angle on this one. So you don't have any reference on how this goes. So it's just a matter of like good judgment. The other one goes up here. 45 is okay. We'll do that one first. But that's just cruel. It's cruel. It really is. Because no matter what I do here, it's not going to look right. So that one's fine. That one went on easy. That one's okay. So 444, the Union flag. And it's such a small one as well, so it's going to be really difficult to line up. It's got to be like really like this kind of thing. So cruel, man. It's got to be like that. So that was just guesswork. I don't know if that looks right or wrong. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not. It's not focusing. It's trying to focus. I can see it trying to focus, and I think I'll like maybe fill up the frame a little bit more. Anyway, you get the picture. The camera's not playing nice. So that was cruel. But I think it looks okay. I think that's fine. I think that looks okay. I'm running out of decals on my sticker board. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 left. 9. Sorry, that one. That McLaren silver. I didn't see that. I'll be doing that in a second, I think. So that'll go on the front part of the wing. Let's do this bit next. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doot. That doesn't feel quite secure. So this is going at the front here. So something else to note about this is that this front bit, I'm not sure if that's right or wrong. It's so odd. It's weird because this front bit here, what I've just put on, is an even number going across. You've got an even number there, but then at the back here, there's like an odd number going on. That like fits in precisely in the middle. This is the middle centerpiece, so then there's an odd number of holes. So I'm not quite sure how they've managed to do that. Probably with these half pieces on the rear. Yeah, because this hole here and this hole here doesn't line up with these two. So there's now, like at the back on the rear here, there's like an odd, a half of a, like there's 3 holes there, and then these front ones are even numbers. That's bizarre. I don't know how that's worked out. Huh. That's pretty interesting. It looks like we just need to do a bunch of these. Okie dokie, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we also need that one there. Uh-oh, are we missing a piece? I think, oh no, it's there. I see it. Famous last words. I think I'm missing a piece! And then you're not. You're not missing a piece. Number 40 going. I meant to put that on my knife so I don't get my slimy fingers all over it, but oh well. We're just getting like level completion sound effects now, and I kind of want to switch soundtracks. So let's do that. Yeah, we're at the end. Oh. Good soundtrack. Do. Not bad. It's coming along, man. This is fun. I'm actually starting to rush to the end now because I can feel the end is coming in sight. Donkey Kong! Hell yeah. We like to have this on every so often. So where is this going? Is this going in here? These bits? What? So that actually lifts up. That's interesting. I was wondering if that would attach down to anything, but maybe it just won't. Maybe I can lift that up and put it down. More actuating parts. That also actuates as well. See that piece? That actuates. So there must be something that goes underneath there to stop that from actuating. There's the headlights. That's the whole front of the car there. I don't know if you see it very well. That's pretty cool. So that's the rear body done now, and the front done, and kind of all we have to do now is like tie in the body pieces around this side, the doors basically, and then the wheel arches. That's what it looks like. Wow, it's really coming along. I'm getting excited now because it's looking good. It's looking really good. Okay. Start the next sub-assembly. Took me back to my childhood. I played the hell out of that game. Me too! I've still got the cartridges. I've still got the Super Nintendo that I played it on. My sister had this game on the Game Boy Color as well. And she didn't like it because she got it pre-owned, right? And she didn't like it when I accidentally erased all the data. I didn't accidentally do it. I erased the data because I was like, hey, do you want me to format this so you start from the beginning? And then she was like, yes, sure. And then she didn't quite know what formatting the data meant, that it would get rid of it all. So then she was really upset because I formatted she was only like 4 or something like that, right? I formatted all the data and she couldn't play all the like hard levels. And she wasn't good enough to be able to do it. So then I was like, right, you know what? I'll go through it and I'll complete it for you so then you can do it all. So then I went through and completed it on her Game Boy Color and she was like really, really happy. My sister was little. Because I'd already completed it on the Super Nintendo, I knew how to beat the game, basically. It was pretty much the same game. I played the hell out of this game. This was like one of my first video games that I played. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's looking good. Where is this piece going in? This is going in here, maybe? Aha, I see. I see how that works. That's actually pretty smart. I was right with the wheel arches being the custom-made pieces. I was right in thinking that. So that's cool. Right, let's do the other side. So yeah, not only did I play it on the Super Nintendo, I also played the crap out of it on my sister's Game Boy Color as well. Minecart was easily the hardest. Oh yeah, it was. The minecart was really... As soon as you got past the minecart, like, the rest of the level wasn't too bad. The rest of the game wasn't too bad. Fairly easy to beat. Yeah, and then, yeah, it didn't take much to beat the game. And it was designed to be a child's game, right? Like, so you don't want it to be too difficult. But yeah, as a 4-year-old, my sister couldn't do it. Which is fine. I also found, I think was it the vulture level with the vultures? I always found that one quite tricky. I don't know why I found that one as tricky, but yeah. That always, I had to plan that out and think about it before I did it. King K. Rool, my heart was beating so fast, yeah. Had to keep going back and scum saving, right? Back when scum saving was acceptable in video games. I want to play Donkey Kong Country again now. I might get it out and play it a little bit. Maybe that can be like my routine of going to sleep. I have to see if everything still works. It's been in storage for a while. That was a bad decal. I need to take that off. Me too. Yeah. Uh-oh, that one's not going in. That one fit perfectly. Dude, like, this is just some really smart design there. Look how they've managed to get the shape. That's not easy to do with Lego, right? Like, to get those curves in on the car, and that looks like a car, man. Like, it's really impressing me, this kit. I love this kit. If you hear a truck crushing on some Cali highway, it wasn't me hauling stuff across the state. Okay, what's the next piece we're doing? I think the next piece is potentially this piece of bodywork with the doors. I'm curious to know whether the doors will actuate as well. That would be quite interesting. Maybe it might be only one side, and it might just be this side that actuates, so you can open and close it. I hope that you can open and close the doors. That'd be pretty cool, but I don't see any pivot points on this side, so it would have to open that way. So you could pivot it there. There's no attachment points here, so I don't see why it wouldn't open and close. Oh no, there is a pivot point there. There is an attachment point. The attachment point's up here, look. Yeah, so maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be structural. We'll see. We'll see. We'll find out. Limiting yourself to Cali for origin and destination of cargo at the moment. Interesting. To be fair, I think when I've ever played American Truck Sim, I've only ever really gone through Cali, and I've got all the DLC, but I've never really been to the DLC places. I'm not as much of a fan of American Truck Sim. I think it's a little bit, it's okay. I prefer the European one though, just because I like driving around Europe. Europe's a beautiful, beautiful place to be. And you've got such variety of culture in Europe, whereas America is just America, really. There's not much of a variety of culture, and there's not much of a historical, cultural significance. At least, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's why I like doing the that's why I like doing Euro Truck Sim more. So you've got Spain, you've got Italy, which are all very Mediterranean, then you've also got like Russia, which will be coming out soon. Don't know when Russia comes out. We'll actually get to drive around Russia, so that'll be interesting road network and systems. I still think Italy is my favourite DLC to have come out. I like the Italian freeways and motorways. They need to fix the UK though. The UK is probably the worst place to drive around in Euro Truck Sim. Just because it's like some of the oldest content, I think, on the game. I think at the weekend, I say at the weekend, tomorrow. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do, I'm going to practice Azerbaijan, Baku. Really practice that track so that we can do the race. The race for it maybe next week. We'll see. Got a little bit more spare time next week, which is quite nice. Oh, come on, dude. Don't be... Yeah, minecarts, right? Was the 2 minecart stages? Was the 2 minecart levels? I can't remember. In Donkey Kong. Alright. Oh, there's 2 decals here as well. Okay, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, let's do this one first. Best way to do this. I think the best way to do this is the same way as I've done all the others. Can we just add, by the way, these stickers? I'm almost done. Right, let's do this. Almost done the stickers now. And I am getting quite confident putting these stickers on, because that went on straight away this time, and I think it's perfect. In the second or third levels in Ancient Ruins. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the first minecart one, for me, was the most difficult. It's the first time you get to the minecart. The second one wasn't as hard, I don't think. Which I was grateful for, because Okay, I need to just line this up right. I can't do it. Did it. Perfect. Brought it over to my older cousin's house and we always got stuck on that level. But if I remember right, I actually, I played this a lot with my mum. And she always used to like doing the minecart level. I used to get her to do it when I was really, really little. There we go. One piece of bodywork done. So yeah, this definitely looks like a door. Look. So we just need to complete this door, and I'll be interested to know whether it's going to pivot that way. Oh, mind you, I can't really. That could be the attachment point there, and it could open like a proper door. Yeah, I think that's how it's going to work. It's going to pivot that way, maybe. There's also attachment point here as well. So if there's two attachment points, it's not going to open. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's do the last part of the bottom part of the body here. So I need number 22, which is this one. And we've got one final decal. And then every time I do these decals now, I'm actually quite confident with it. That's great. Okay, let's get that hinge. I think we're doing a hinge, so that's a good sign, isn't it? I think we're doing a hinge. No way! It does actually open the way that the. I think it's gonna open the way that the actual Senna does. It's gonna rotate up like that. I think that's what it's gonna do. I think it's gonna rotate up at like gull wing doors. No way! I wasn't expecting that. So I think the Senna has gull wing doors. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's awesome. You see this? Gull wing doors. Ha 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 ha! How cool is that? Gull wing doors. Yeah, baby. Now, actually, I'm not so sure because there is an attachment point here, and there's an attachment point here. Deprived. Thank you. So we could still be attaching this piece, this roof onto the door so it doesn't open, but at the moment, that's what we've got. That's what we've got, and yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what that yellow bracket is there. So that'll attach to something, because that's not going to be exposed. So there is still a chance that these doors are not going to open. And if it doesn't open, it doesn't open. It's fine. It doesn't have to. I mean, it's already got the which again, I'll show you. It's already got the firing piston heads, which I love. See if we can get the camera kind of like down the. Actually, I wonder if I can tilt it like this so you can see all of the piston heads. But of course, because I'm tilting it, the pistons aren't going to fall down because gravity doesn't work. Okay, let's do the other side. Oh man. We've nearly done, which is really exciting. I'm really excited. Ah, okay. And this is the best soundtrack in the whole game, is the underwater aquarium sound. Bam ba dum. Oh, I need that to go in there. Ecuador got this. Yeah. Well, I've done this a lot faster than what I thought I would today. I think yesterday I wasn't feeling that great because I was ill during the night before, quite badly, and I was really tired yesterday, so that's why it was a lot slower yesterday. But today it's gone. I've been able to push through this really quickly. Not that I'm trying to be fast with this. I want to like take my time and enjoy it, and I have enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, I'm just a lot quicker. I'm a lot more alert today. I'm able to focus a little bit more on like reading chat and talking and like multitasking kind of thing. I'm able to do that quite well today, whereas yesterday I was having to really focus. Okay, it looks like just leave that there for a minute, because we got more decal stuff to do in a sec. So yeah, I think that's why I also, on another note, I'm so hungry today as well. I had such a big breakfast, so that's good, because that tells me that my appetite's back. And now we do decal stuff, which is fine. Don't know if you can see, I am visually shaking when I'm putting these on, but I'm actually quite controlled, I think. Oh, we've got 2 left. That's all we've got. Swordfish was Angade. I don't know the names. I don't know the names. Like On Guard! Ecuador. Oh, I see. Ecuador. On guard. Yeah, I didn't know the names. Perfect. Fit that in together, and then we put this on, I believe. Actually, you know what? Let's put the decal on this piece first. And then that's it for the stickers. This is the last one. So the most stressful part of this entire build has been the stickers, because some of the stickers were difficult. But as soon as you kind of get used to putting them on, kind of get your eye in. There's a lot of like a similar style of stickers with this, like different similar shapes, and actually the shapes help a lot in putting these in. Which way around is that going? So I think the most difficult ones are these big stickers that we put on here, Those ones, they were the most difficult to go on. Also, that on the bottom, the GTR, those stickers were really difficult to line up. I'm still not 100% happy with that, but it's underneath the spoiler, so it's not too bad. You're not going to be able to see it that often. So now we need that final bracket going in. Am I missing a piece? I don't think I am. That one, that's the one I want. And again, we've got the gull wing door going up there like that. That seems to work better than this side. Maybe not. So I'm kind of hoping that they don't get bolted down. These doors don't get bolted down. I'm actually really hoping that they don't, and I'm hoping that these yellow stuff, the yellow grips here, are going to connect to the front of these points there. That'll close off the frame, maybe. I'm hoping. Yeah, I really hope that these gull wing doors stay like that, because they're so cool. They're really cool. I love them. So many little things about this design that is pretty smart. Aha, now then, we need to open this bag. Final bag. So we're gonna get these bendy things. Take the tires out as well. We're gonna put those out of the way. Out of the way up there. Get rid of that plastic. One of the issues that we do get, I'm probably not gonna need those, am I? So let's put those in the spare box container. One of the issues that I do have with Lego is that there are a lot. I'm probably not going to need that either, to be fair, because that's just like a singular piece. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out in a bit. Yeah, one of the issues that I do have with Lego is that there is quite a lot of plastic that goes into like the packaging and stuff. So you are throwing a lot of plastic away. I don't like that. No, that's the case. Okay, so is that these pieces? They go on there like that? They do, okay. So this is an interesting little assembly that we're doing now. I think we're on the final stretch. Oh, okay. Well. Okay, so this is interesting. So this now needs to go. Let's move those all the way to the back. Let's just put that. One. Welcome back, Buzz. How was your breakfast? What did you have? Smart. Bendy pieces. So the actuating gull wing doors have stayed actuating. This isn't going to go in well, is it? Maybe I should have started with these peas. Might need to pick up the thing. Banana and Triscuit and chocolate. Chocolate for breakfast? But you get Cocoa Pops, don't you? Because I'd rather have a bowl of Cocoa Pops. Don't know if you guys have that here, in America. I presume you do. Because it's all Kellogg's, and Kellogg's is an American company. At least I think it's an American company. Is Kellogg's an American company or a British company? There we go. Nice. That is awesome. That, like, 70% Kellogg started in America. Yeah, I thought America. That bend, I love it. I love it. It's the same as this bend kind of thing. Like that piece there is a bendy Lego. There is a bit of a bend here, down here as well. I wasn't expecting this bit to bend in as well, but it has, and the shapes that have came out of this are great. For a second there, I got very worried because the instructions looked like that there was going to be another decal. But it looks like we're doing like wing mirrors next. Like these wing mirror points, these are attachment points for wing mirrors. So let's get that done. Okay, so we've only got a few pieces left and then we're almost done. We're almost done it. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this because we're not going to need those. We're not going to need those. I doubt we'll need that either, so let's get rid of those. Uh-oh, what did I drop? Drop one. I dropped one. There we go. Spare pieces have gone away now. I don't think we're going to need them. Curious about that, actually. Maybe we will need them, but we'll see. Very curious about that. I don't know what that is. So I hope I've not forgotten to put that in somewhere. We'll find out. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, I know what that is. That'll be for the... that will go in this gear, and then that'll be at the top, so then you can steer the... That'll attach into the axles at the top. Like that. If we do that... Do you see the what's its go? So I know what that is. But we'll leave it out until the instructions say, hey, you need to do this. Let's put this in here. That's the first wing mirror. Sorted. Oops, knocked the camera again. That's the second wing mirror done. Again, I think that is a spare piece, so I'll put that away. I'm not sure about these two pieces there. Presume they're going to be useful for something. Probably to go in here just as a bracing point. We'll find out in a sec. I guess that's going to be the next thing that we're going to be doing. Oh, no. The next thing that we're going to be doing is actually... this. Oh. So this needs to go at the top there. 1. And 2. This goes... in that. So that actually isn't on the original car, but I don't know if you can see, I'm rotating that up here. And the front axle is, so I do left, we turn left, turn right, and we go right. Perfect. And of course, the only pieces we have left are tires. Let's put these in, and then we're done. Hey, Discount, how's it going, my dude? Put chocolate stuff on our bread. Weird. Oh, the tires are awesome as well. Be cool if you could inflate these. Is that one that I've already set that up? Already set that up? Yeah, I already set it up, Discount. Thanks, my dude. I feel like it's a little bit late now. Just in time for the completion. I know, pretty much, right? Like, it's a little bit late now, but it's fine. I just want to make sure that the rims are on correctly. Actually pretty difficult to get this on. These tires on. Let's do this one next. So structurally speaking, the front tires are a lot more firm than the rear tires. The rear tires have a bit of give when you press down on them. I don't know if you can see that. Like, there's quite a bit of give there. Whereas these front tires will not. They are not. They're solid. So I'm interested to know how it's going to perform when I roll it around the desk. The tires might be the hardest part of the frickin' assembly though, because they're so... so particular how it goes in. Especially the rear tires. The rear tires are like really awkward. Okay, that's all correct. Awesome. Should we put them on? Let's put the wheels on. Last bits. Taking work off the mods. I think we need a union. It's pretty cool. Let's do the front tires first. Actually, no, let's do... I want to leave that one till last, because that one's important. What I really like about this is that. There's not much room for maneuver either on these, but they're like perfectly fitted, like with all Lego, right? That is not a good sign. The fact that that is exposed tells me I've missed a piece. Oh. Or I've done something wrong somewhere. So I would imagine that that brown thing shouldn't be as easily visible. I'll look at that in a sec, see what it's like on the other side. Yeah, it's the same on the other side as well. Look, it's like really exposed. Don't have any spare pieces, so I guess that's how it's supposed to be. Having the rear tires a bit squishy makes sense. Yeah, it does. That's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna play with this for hours. I mean, totally going on display. What I really love is that. Oh wow, that's awesome! I don't know if I can get the webcam to properly show it. I might have to move the webcam down. Oh, wait, no. So, just so we're aware, rear tire does have that nut exposed there. So, I have assembled it correctly, and then the front tire does not on the picture. So, pretty cool, huh? I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with this. This is probably the most fun I've had doing Lego, apart from the Saturn V. There's a lot of really cool things about this kit. This kit has actually properly surprised me with a lot of things. Like, I'm brand new to Technic builds, so I've never really done Technic stuff before. Not a full set like this, and it's astounded me on like some of the engineering issues that they've had and how they've solved engineering problems and stuff. Like actuating gull wing doors as well, which is pretty cool. Oh, and discount, you'll be happy to know I fixed the issue that the car has. The driver's seat, it is now right-hand drive. So we fixed that. The thing is, in the actual car, the actual GTR, it is actually left-hand drive, but there's obviously McLaren had an issue with their drivers and put the steering wheel on the wrong side. Did see that, or is it a mirrored webcam? It could be mirrored, yeah. That's my right hand there. That's my right hand. So yeah. It's not mirrored. Yeah. It's clearly a right hand, right? So. Left-hand drive. It's no longer left-hand drive. It's right-hand drive. It's the correct side of the car. I know I was teasing. Because when we put the wheel on yesterday, the steering wheel, we found out that it was a left-hand drive car, which I didn't actually know about this car, which is very surprising, especially because there's a lot of like British flags all over it, and it's a British car. But you can't drive this car on the road, right? The real version of the Senna GTR, you can't drive it on the road. A vehicle with the feel and passion of one of the greatest F1 drivers of our time. That's Senna. And that's it. Yeah, you see there on the picture, we've got the steering wheel on the left, which is how the actual car is. So this is more unique. This version of the Lego kit is the most unique version you're gonna find, because I assembled it slightly incorrect. I broke away from the instructions for one small detail. Disagrees, Bars? You don't drive, do you? You don't get a vote. You don't drive. What is this, a race car for ants? It needs to be 3 times bigger. Let's do final shots, shall we? Yeah. Let's get a nice close-up. hang on a sec. Let me just move that out of the way. It's pretty cool. Personally, my favorite part is the interior in there, like the piston heads, like the fact that they work as a V8 works is incredibly pleasing and satisfying. I think it looks pretty cool. It's just a shame the camera won't focus. Camera, focus, please. Hello? Focusing. No? It's not gonna focus. Doesn't do well with boundaries. You can't say I don't have a vote because of that. It's not my choice. You're supposed to empower me and tell me I can do anything I want. No. No limits! Doesn't do well with boundaries. You don't get a vote here. Anyone who disagrees... This is a dictatorship. Anyone who disagrees doesn't get a vote. It's not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. That's not how this works. There we go. It focused. That looks pretty cool. I like that. I might take some really nice photos of this set and put this in my backdrop. My background images and things. I love the attention to detail on this car, though. It's... I love it. We'll ban those who oppose the streamer. Starts plans for a revolt. You can try. Don't worry, I've got secret police. I'll be able to find you. And I know where you all live. It's fine. Screenshot moment for this. I'm not going to screenshot this because the background's awful. If I get a screenshot, if I get a screenshot for this, I want to have like a really nice background. I want to get the lighting levels right. I'll take a proper photo. So I'm not doing it with this webcam. This webcam is not great for photos and stuff. It's fine. I mean, it's fine for streaming, but it's not something that I would photograph properly. Also, the fact that the darkness of the black tires and then the white background doesn't compose very well. Nice shot for a stream. No. I can do better. Especially when I've got photos like that on my desktop, right? You know what I mean? When I've got photos like this, a screenshot like this that's not gonna cut it, unfortunately. Especially because it's like out of focus as well. It's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it, animal. But yeah, no, the plan is I think I will add this. I'll do a proper photo shoot at some point and get this build as part of my desktop reel. I will get the lunar lander as part of my desktop reel as well, and maybe Trafalgar Square, the lunar lander with the lights on, and Trafalgar Square with the lights on. This unfortunately doesn't have lighting. Cell phone, telephone? What's a cell phone? Why would you have a cell phone? Weird. They are mobile phones, correct, but cell phones is just wrong. I'm really pleased with this. This is like definitely one of my... I've really enjoyed building this. This is high value for money with this set. I'm serious. High value for money. If you don't know, if you haven't got this, at the moment in the UK on Amazon, it is like £35. 100% worth it. Worth every single penny. Although I do think that maybe they could have just put like a rim cap, a black rim cap on the end of here. So that isn't, so you can't see the grey. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. This is probably one of my top builds I think I've ever done with Lego. Most enjoyable, one of the most enjoyable ones. This beats the Lunar Lander. This definitely beats the Lunar Lander. I've enjoyed this way more than the Lunar Lander, and I enjoyed doing the Lunar Lander. This is, yeah. And I'm into space more than I'm into cars as well. Call with a blue box. Cell phones are so. I don't know. I like it. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Good value for money. Very well engineered. I kind of want to do more Technic builds now. It needs a whole room Lego city to drive around in. It does, yeah. Ah, so it's... Wow. Race around in, yeah. Maybe not a city, because this car, IRL, you can't drive on the roads. It's too low to the ground. The suspension's too low to the ground here, so there's not that much ground clearance. As far as I'm aware, the headlights don't work. Whoopsie, that's not good. There are other issues that this car has that you can't, like the ground clearance here with the diffuser at the front is no good. So this clearance down here, it is illegal to drive this on the roads. So really what you want to do is you want a Lego racetrack, so maybe Silverstone, to drive this round. That would be awesome. Build a Lego version to scale with this car of Silverstone and drive it around Silverstone. That would be awesome. No limits! So yeah, if you're looking for Lego Technic kits and you're not sure what you want to do, I would definitely recommend this. I've really enjoyed it. Really have. It was very fun. A lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the last 3 days, me putting this together. It's kind of, I'm kind of a little bit sad that we finished it now, though. You did enjoy, yeah. I'm kind of a little bit sad because the next build that we're doing with Lego, that'll be maybe next month. I might try and push to do a Lego build like once a month or something creative like this once a month or something like that. Take it apart then. This is never coming apart, dude. There's no way I'm going to be able to take all these pieces apart. There's no way. Also, the stickers are now on. You can't reapply stickers and things like that, right? So it wouldn't quite be the same taking apart and rebuilding it. However, so I'm thinking of doing like something creative like this once a month. We've got the F15. I've nearly got all the things ready to do. You should have glued it together. Who does that? Who glues Lego together? Animal. Who does that? Especially because if you glued it, you wouldn't be able to have like actuating wing doors like that, and you wouldn't be able to. That wouldn't work, right? Chaotic evil person. Definitely. A nitro car kit. So yeah, anyway, what was I saying? So I would like to do something like creative, like maybe once a month. That's what I'll try. So the next month, during September, we'll do the ISS because I've got that kit. That's ready to go. We've also got the F15, so that might be October time. If I've got time in October, we'll see. And then November time, hopefully we'll be able to get something new. I've got a lot of old kits, old Lego kits that I took apart a long time ago for various reasons. Just like didn't have enough space or whatever. But maybe we could try and rebuild at some point. That could be quite fun. See how well they stand up to the test of time. I think I've got some like really old Star Wars kits, like really, really old ones that are quite big kits. So maybe we could do that at some point and go down memory lane. Bob Ross stream one? No. So yeah, I would like to do like some more creative things like this a little bit more frequently. When did we do the lunar lander? When was the lunar lander complete? I think that was July, right? Yeah, so we're kind of doing it like once a month. Or it might have been June, actually, when I did the lunar lander. Might have been June. This was perfect. I've really enjoyed this. Ah. Now I get to park it up. We'll park it up. This is so cool. This is so cool, man. Like, this is just ridiculous. There you go. We'll park it up there. That's where it's gonna live on my desk for a while. It's not gonna move. I realize that you guys don't need to see that. Let's get rid of the webcam, shall we? There we go. Perfect.